Hey there, Tundra Nation, and welcome to SHOT Show 2025. We are here, finally, meeting one, day one. You guys are top of the list today. Chris, HRT Tactical, first of all, brother, it is the first official time we have met in real life, and I gotta say, you're a lot smaller than you look like on TV,
well,
right?
I was gonna say the same about you.
You are literally not even close to the first person that's told me that today. So apparently I'm a lot small. I guess we set the camera up in a way where I look taller. So I'm seeing a ton of stuff on the wall. I would love for you to give us the quick spiel about just, I don't know, give us the elevator pitch on all the cool stuff you got.
Well, before we do that, I just want to say, if you are watching this, like, subscribe, whether it's Rumble, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Let's get this important stuff out of the way, because if you want this wonderful individual to grow,
he really is trying to butter me up.
You guys have got to start making the channel get bigger than it already is, and that's the goal.
I'm going to grow in more than one way, Chris. More than one way. Hey, Tundra Nation, if you guys own a handgun, your storage options generally tend to fall into one of two frustratingly broad categories. Either it's locked away in the safe, secure but effectively useless in an emergency, or it is unsecured, vulnerable to pretty much anybody. Well, our new friends over at Stopbox USA saw this problem and developed a pretty genius solution, in my opinion. We got the Stopbox Pro right here. Just got this thing in about a month and a half ago. I've been playing with it. I absolutely love it. Let me tell you how it saved my butt over Christmas so I could still have some fun. So there I was, Christmas dinner at my dad's with my gun on me like you do, because, you know, there's a bunch of insane people on the Christmas holiday. And nephews, 12 and 6, wanted to wrestle, have some fun with old Uncle Tyler here, break some bones and, you know, generally make me worse for the wear, but I almost had to turn him down. I didn't have a place to store my gun. I wasn't going to leave it on the countertop unsecured. My sister wouldn't have been thrilled with that. And my dad's gun safe was full because he only has a one gun safe. Turns out I had this thing in the car. Took me all of about, 3 minutes to learn how to use. Mechanical, so I didn't have to worry about batteries and anything like that in the cold. Very easy to use with a tiny bit of practice. I think maybe it took me about 3 minutes. And boom, I could say yes to the kids wrestling. We had a great night. Christmas was saved thanks to Stopbox. Yay for storage options that allow you to still have fun on family holidays with your kids or nephews. All right, folks, for a limited time only, Stopbox USA is giving you guys a BOGO offer on the Stopbox Pro. So not only are you getting 10% off your order when you go use code Tundra10 at stopboxusa.com, you're also going to get that BOGO offer. So get two for the price of one plus 10% off. That's a dope deal, in my opinion. Let me tell you a couple of reasons why you should pick one up. Number one, you never got to worry about batteries because the Stopbox Pro, all mechanical. All you do, press your keypad in, press down, open it up. You can see it fits full size, not full size, but it fits a Glock 19 with some chooch on it. Have some fun. Slap it back together. Secured storage, nice and easy. Plus, they're made in the U.S., providing U.S. jobs back into the economy, so they're helping on both ends of the spectrum. You'll love to see it. Traveling with peace of mind is also super duper easy because the Stopbox Pro is also TSA compliant. I mean, what doesn't this little guy do? They also offer a ton of other stuff, including things like vehicle safes, chamber locks, anything you ever would need to live a prepared lifestyle, protected lifestyle, wherever you are. Stopbox Pro is available to Tundra customers using code Tundra10 at checkout. You get a bonus BOGO offer when you use that same code. You get the ability to store your gun pretty much anywhere, safe from prying little fingers on Christmas holidays or whatever other scenario you might encounter. Thanks, Stopbox Pro, and back to the show.
So the original ARC belt, we wanted to do a more modernized version, so we came out with the ARC 2.0. One of the biggest problems with the ARC belt was you did have to do some installation.
Sure.
We received some feedback, so we wanted to do something as close as possible to what the original design was. And we came out with, I know everybody's going to be like, oh, why did you do Velcro? But a tone capture.
Oh, so it sits like the L-back in the, okay, yes. I know exactly what you're doing
So
here.
you have your load-bearing components. You can see
Very good.
extremely light inner belt.
That is some aggressive hook and loop, too. So
Yes.
it's not going anywhere.
Right, and this is an adjustable system that is able to be done in just a couple of minutes. So once it's sized, you add your pouches, you add your holster, voila, your belt's ready to go. Everything that was good about the 1.0 is now on the 2.0, and instead of using Tetris, we moved to curve.
Okay.
That way you get a more muted color and you don't have the gray sticking out.
Awesome.
Okay. So just to give everybody kind of an idea what a fully built out belt system could be.
Okay, so I was listening to your other YouTuber friend here talk about this. This is a fantastic point. I want you guys to focus. One hand, one point of contact. Look at how rigid the belt is with all of this stuff on there.
It's also lightweight. So really the biggest thing is the pouches will carry your weight, but it's going to have less weight attached to your body.
Okay.
By removing a lot of the excess nylon and moving to the curve, it definitely helps decrease a lot of the excess weight there. But new pouches for 2025, a water bottle container. We already have this out in 2024 for the dump pouch. IFAC was 2024. However, here's the big one that we really want to talk about, the new flashbang pouch. We're going to come out with a couple different sizes, at least that's what we're looking at doing. But a lot of people are now starting to buy the IWA style flashbangs and smoke grenades. So you need somewhere to carry those. Another idea that we're flirting around with is an extra tourniquet option that can be ran horizontal to the belt, attached directly to the belt. If you want to add in pins, or if you want to add in something for a pneumothorax, you have those options as well. But it can be general purpose. It doesn't have to be for a tourniquet.
Okay. It's a sick belt system, man. We got to get a hold of one of these. I was talking about
you guys
possibly.
will be getting one.
Awesome, I appreciate that. I was talking about the possibility of just doing like a head to toe, right? HRT tactical, like just feature.
We can make that happen.
It's going to be so much
I know
fun.
we can. All right, so this is the new generation skeletonized system. I do not have a release date. There are going to be some small things that we are playing around with. However, one of the big things that we wanted to do moving forward was cummerbund interface.
Okay.
So on the backside, underneath this, it's all a Velcro interface system.
Sure.
Simplifies your life, makes sizing that much easier. Laser cut Velcro overline on the front side. Vertical cuts, so if you want to run G hooks or if you want to run buckles, it has that option. The Recon placard, we got a lot of requests for a modular system. Well, the modularity in this one is you can run it as a 3x for 5.56 or a 2x for 7.62, or you can expand it and you have a 4x for 5.56 or you have a 3x for 7.62.
Perfect.
So more capability to carry more important stuff.
Awesome, and you can see like just with the inserts in there, it's tough to see right now. We'll get it on the B-roll. You can see that there is that space left available.
Correct.
So you've got a lot of flexibility with that rig.
Well, it's a individual's desire how they wish to set it up, as well as different inserts. So if they want to run 5.56, 7.62, 9mm subs, it's all available.
I mean, we might be seeing a final replacement for the whole adult Lego thing transferring from AR-15s into plate carrier rigs.
Who knows?
You never know.
Well, another thing that we really wanted to give options on are different cummerbund systems. And I'm pretty sure as we're saying this, people are going to be able to see what's in the B-roll because let's be honest, B-roll is important.
B-roll is the winner.
Yes.
It's good shit.
Right. So we're going to be doing a tone capture system for the rear. So what that's going to do is it's going to give you more similar to the LBAC, except you're still going to have the ability to basically do not the tone capture, but you're going to have the tube capture.
Okay.
So that's the big difference between this and the LBAC. Shoulder straps, we're going to look at a padded version that can slide over once it's adjusted.
Okay.
Or you can go a more naked route with just the less padded system.
Awesome.
All right.
I like the idea of just having a quick on, quick off, slick rig. You don't got to worry about shoulder straps getting snagged when you're putting on.
I do agree with that.
If you guys wear glasses and you've ever put a plate carrier on, you're always worried about snagging the glasses and ripping them off.
Just get good.
Phenomenal idea, man. Phenomenal.
Right.
High speed, maximum flexibility, and let's be honest, it looks cool as shit, so cool guy factor. This is what I am excited for. Okay, tell me about this. It's obviously going to be like some kind of off-body carry bag.
This is an off-body carry bag. We call it the Sling Bag. It's pretty simple. Basically, you have a rigid kind of keychain interface, and then basically slide down, and then you have access to your whatever you're carrying here.
Swing!
On the return, there is a strap to keep it inside of there, and then you'll just lay over, and then you're just going to do your zip.
That is outstanding. Wait, is this new too? Or is this still spin around?
This is a prototype right now.
Okay.
We're looking at continuing on with the final production.
So my favorite back panel accessory is the Hydrovax. I love this thing.
Off of the Hydrovax,
yes,
but it is made into an on-body carry option.
Okay, right on, man. That is super cool too, and it's relatively low profile. Once again, ultra sexy. Black multicam gets everyone bricked. You love it.
Well, we also want to come out with other colors that don't want to be so obvious. So we have
the
our
gray is great.
And blacks. But this, we're still trying to finalize some components of it. But all of our stuff is going to have a Velcro interface, so that way you can attach pouches.
Outstanding,
and
man.
And it's going to have organizational components over here, so you can carry extra stuff as well.
Work in the front, party in the back.
That's the best way to go.
It's the Mullet Backpack. Let's call it. Okay, where are we headed next, Chris? We had to take a little technical difficulties break. Let's roll back into the next stuff. Let's hear it. Back here. We get our movement in, steps, right? Where are you at?
We're trying to hit at least 100 today.
At least.
At least 100. All right.
In the booth, that's kind of tricky sometimes.
So one thing that we wanted to do was to start creating something more in the rifle side, smaller nylon products that are going to be useful for those types of product lines. And this is the rail cover. Notice on the bottom, we do have the M-LOK slit, plus on the top, it's just like putting on a shoe. Over across, you have your retention piece here, tighten it up, and then tuck.
So once again, effectively fully customizable to any handguard. Like you don't need to worry about selection on this.
That is the idea.
Okay, cool. All right, folks, Chris is going to tell us about the next new thing they got at HRT Tactical Gear. Chris, take it away, brother.
All right, so one of the things that we used to produce was a micro chest rig. A lot of ideas started kind of coming in onto the whiteboard for new product designs for a chest rig. So one thing that we wanted to make sure that was in it was a wing system, which we saw over there, but it's going to run off of a placard interface. So right now we've got this one off of the Recon placard. It has MOLLE on the front, so you can MOLLE in pouches.
Is this, okay, I was just going to say, because this isn't that extension piece system you were talking about
No,
earlier.
this is not. This is actually one of our larger danglers.
Giggity.
All right, so the front of the Recon placard, it's going to have MOLLE, but it's also going to have the ability to run the old modulus front pouches.
Very cool.
You can also run your Velcro holding pieces, but the nice thing is the wings will kind of go in on the side, and then you can basically Velcro in your pouches on that.
Sure, same
rigid
zippers,
side.
Same material, all that stuff that you guys are known for right away.
Correct.
One of the other things that we don't talk about a lot on pouches, things like that, especially stuff that's integrated into the plate system, or into the carrier system in this case, is bad zippers, man. I've been hung up by like three or four companies that have had bad zippers. Never failed on these yet.
One of the things that we may be doing is moving away from the braided system and something a little bit more secure than that, but we always try to do the best we can for picking the products.
They don't get jammed up. They're like if you do catch a piece of like clothing in them, they don't shred, and they don't break either.
Well, that's the hope of everything, right? Well, with the new chest rig, we wanted to be able to adjust in the front as well as the back. Traditional chest rig, pull in, basically tuck. On the front, though, we wanted to be able to adjust, but still be able to have access to your straps. So basically a pull-down system, fold up, stow away, get rid of all the extra material. Adjustable on the front, air pass on the back, and that's going to be the soft spot that helps reduce rubbing and doesn't allow the Velcro to tear apart your clothing.
So obviously the considerations were made for comfort. You don't always see that. I mean, most times you do, but not always, and some cheaper.
Wait, it doesn't go comfort first, then mission second?
Right, I know. Right. But it is nice to have that consideration be made and have something that fills both of those rules equally as well, right? It's not a 70-30 split. When you put on something from HRT, you know it. It's fantastic.
That is the
backing, that flow through, and that wonderful airflow that you get is so comfy.
So, one of our biggest things that we're really glad we got out on the market last year was the tactical marker light. It's a very simple system. It's rechargeable, it's programmable, and it's very light. So, it is a 3-click design.
Okay.
First one goes on low, second one goes on high, static, no blinking, and then finally the third one is on strobe. To turn it off, click and hold, that turns it off. In each individual mode, the vibration changes.
I was just going to say there's a haptic involved there. There's a vibration involved in there as well.
Correct.
That, if it's on your helmet, if you guys don't know why there'd be a vibration, I've been asked this a bunch of times. If it's on your helmet and you're looking for that tactile feedback, you want to have something that lets you know your light is on or your light is off, or you're switching modes.
Right, and for the mode number 1, you'll get 1 small vibration. Mode 2, 2 small vibrations. Mode 3, you'll get 3, and when you turn it off, you'll just get a long vibration. All right, now for reprogramming. Click it multiple times as long as you get above 8 clicks, and then you're just going to hold.
Okay.
And then you're going to start to see that it goes around. And then you can pick your new color option.
That's so cool, man.
All right, once you get to the one that vibrates and you don't see a color, that's your infrared. And then all you have to do is decide what color option that
You do know that you've accidentally now just become like the official Christmas sponsor of Tundra Tactical, because I'm gonna wear these as like nipple covers or something, and we're gonna roll around as like sexy Gata Claws.
I think we can support that.
All right, fair enough. By the way, I feel terrible for all of the people that are listening to this conversation right now and wondering what in the heck is going on. Guys talking about nipple covers and Gata Claws. Chris, I want to say thanks for your time, brother.
Thank you.
It has been an absolute pleasure working with you guys over the course of the last couple of years. I am super pumped about that chest rig, super pumped about this backpack, the belt, everything. You guys are crushing it. Here's to a good 2025 for you folks. Check out more from SHOT Show right here on Tundra Tactical. We'll see you soon.